thoughts, I guess, on that performance tonight?
Yeah, firstly, credit to Cairns. Had some bodies go down. Limited bench a little bit tonight to what they've had in the past, and I thought there were some people pretty excited about the opportunity that was presented for them. Majuk Dang, Bol Ben Air, some guys that there's some extra opportunities for, and I thought they really grabbed it and took it, but and they shot the basketball well. But we look at it and we say, the last 4 minutes of the end of the second quarter, was an area really I thought they got away, and I think they made 4 or 5 threes in that period. DJ Hogue made a couple of big ones, and Pinder made one out the top as well, and I think Ben Air had one through that period as well, and they really stretched that thing out at the half, where I thought we were, from most of the first quarter, I thought we had really good looks, and I thought we had a chance to be ahead through that period. So I was disappointed going into the half, but I could see our energy level was wavering. We did some things that just weren't winning habits, and that's what I'm so mad about this group, is that we took some steps forward with the Perth game in the way that we played and the way that we shared the basketball and the way that we played defence and with the commitment that we had, but we just waver right now, and when we saw that in the third quarter, where we couldn't get a stop, we couldn't get a rebound, and that game blew out very quickly in the way that they kept coming downhill and making shots or getting to the foul line, and any time they did miss, they were coming up with second possession. So we were looking for all kind of alternatives. Do we play zone? What do we do? But through that period, they were just too good.
Chris, what was it like out there, I guess, in that third quarter when Cairns got on a bit of a roll? You tried, as Cairns, you tried everything to try and disrupt and try and bring it back. What was trying to stop that roll? What was it like out there, I guess, being in the thick of it?
Disappointing. We were getting scored on at will, not scoring enough at the other end, taking some questionable shots, turning the ball over. So how was it out there? It was not fun, but that can happen in a game for little periods, but we've got to be able to snap out of it, and we didn't snap out of it at all. We had way too many bad things happen with way too many of our, more senior guys on the court. So, bad.
You did touch on it, I guess, with the outs that Cairns had. It was a massive opportunity for the team to put together a big win that probably lift you a bit. Did that play into anything pre-game? Like, did you see the outs and see who they had and really look at this as this is an opportunity to make a statement and really jump up that ladder?
Not at all. It was an opportunity because we're away on the road together as a group. We get a chance to play a game, but not because they had ins or outs or whatever it was. So that didn't play into it. I know I was excited to get up here and play in front of the crowd and try and keep us on a winning record away from home. But I don't think we took it. But they played harder than us. They hustled harder than us. They got all the 1% balls. They came up with loose balls. They got O boards. They just were so much better than us tonight.
How do you look to rectify this performance, I guess, with such a short turnaround for what is a huge Melbourne derby for you guys?
Yeah, this was certainly, I took a moment after the game to try and gather myself to say, I have to let this group know that we took a step backwards again, and it's not what we were hoping for, because we had a good week of practice in preparation for this, and I thought I just didn't see this one coming. But certainly let them know that the areas that weren't acceptable, but understanding that we do go back and the throwdown is a special part of this club and what we're a part of, and we know that it's going to be a packed house, and we just can't see any of those behaviours and actions that we saw today in that third quarter. They're unacceptable, and if we turn up and do that, we're going to have a long night as well. But we know when we do it the right way, we'll give ourselves every chance to win.
We'll switch over to Zoom now. If Chris would like to start.
Yeah, Chris, how motivated does this make you now for Sunday? Not only to bounce back from this performance, but knowing that it's going to be a sold-out building, knowing that it's going to be your last game for 2 weeks before the window. How are you feeling ahead of Sunday's game now?
I just don't think we should need extra motivation for anything. Like, we play for Melbourne. You know, the front office does a great job of packing our stands. You know, we're a club that wants to compete for championships, wants to make finals. Is my motivation extra? No, my motivation's the same for every game. And I just wish it would come quicker, this game, because whenever you put out a performance like that, you want to be able to rectify it straight away. But, you know, the motivation is to try and win games and win every one you play. So that's going to be my motivation for Sunday.
And Dean, I know that there's a lot of areas that you've struggled in, obviously, but the signs, especially against Perth last week, especially in the backline from Vietnamese and Tucker, and then adding Shay in, were so exciting. I mean, it seemed to be they just couldn't replicate that tonight. Any idea why, and how do you get those three going now for Sunday?
Yeah, obviously, you know, Shay were able to get a few more minutes into him tonight. You know, he didn't shoot the ball like he did the other night in his first game, and I'm sure anyone who's been out for 8 weeks with concussion is going to take a little bit of time to really find their form. You know, we hope that he can give us a little bit more against the Phoenix. But yeah, you know, X and Tuck, the X has carried a massive load with Shay out, and he's been you know, really good. You know, tonight certainly wasn't his night, but I think he can turn that round. Yeah, and the same thing with Tuck. You know, just you know, he just took a backward step from what we saw in the Perth game. I thought he had played some excellent defence on Bryce Cotton, and yeah, we just didn't see the same level of intensity from him tonight that we saw in the Perth game.